Breaking news, guys. I just started recording, so I'm not really prepared for this video, but none of us were we? Because if you saw the title of this video, you obviously know what's going on. More WWE releases, but it's not just people that are just like the Performance Center trainees, or the lower level, the NXT people that, you know, just aren't on TV that we don't know the names of. We got a list! I don't understand this company. So, 6 releases today. This could be outdated by the time I'm done recording. Hopefully it's not, but 6 more releases today, and honestly, 2 of these are so surprising. Let's start off with the 2 most surprising ones. Braun Strowman and Aleister Black. Right. If you're WWE, unless Braun Strowman peed in somebody's Skittles or backstage or something, why would you get rid of Braun Strowman? What is going through, I mean, with all these people, what is going through their mind when they're like, all right, we're only making like a few $1 billion. We need more. We can't afford Braun Strowman. We can't afford Aleister Black. We can't afford any of the other names on this list. Braun Strowman is like the ideal WWE megastar. I mean, just look at the guy. He's big. He, you know, is a monster. He's a Vince McMahon project. And quite literally he was, because when he debuted back in, like, what, 2015 with the Wyatt family, he was crap. He was just, you know, I'm a big, scary man with a beard. And then he turned into Braun Strowman, you know, get these hands and, you know, I'm not finished with you. And the whole feud with Roman in 2017, that was incredible. He should have been Universal Champion then. And, like, I'm not the biggest Braun Strowman fan at the moment. Back in the day I was, but right now I don't really care too much about Braun Strowman when it comes to his work and, you know, his character. But he's Braun freaking Strowman! How do you just get rid of Braun Strowman? And another one, this one you could say is even more surprising and more upsetting. Nothing against Braun Strowman, but Aleister Black. Alright, we all know the Aleister Black situation. He was kept off of TV for months and months and months for no reason at all. He lost like a no DQ match to Kevin Owens and then vanished from TV for like probably at least half a year, 6 months or so. Then they started airing vignettes. There were some pretty in-depth vignettes, though it probably took time for them to, you know, write them, to direct them, to produce them. It was that in-depth of vignette, you know, obviously film them, edit them, produce them, you know, and then reveal them to the world. And it was so good, you know, finally, Aleister Black's going to be back on TV. I think Aleister Black could be one of the biggest and most unique stars, not just in the company today, but in the world of wrestling. He's so good, his strikes are so hard-hitting, and he's got such a unique aura about him. And he just came back like 2 weeks ago. I made a video on it. You can go watch that now. I made a video on it when Aleister Black finally returned, like, in person into the ring, hit Big E with the Black Mass, and it was so exciting because we've got this, you know, this fresh feud, Aleister Black and Big E. Aleister Black possibly winning the Intercontinental title soon. It was so good. And then they weren't on SmackDown the week after, but that was just so we can, like, let it all simmer, so fine. And then, yeah, I don't understand. Aleister Black is gone now. I just don't understand this company. I'm going to try and do this in one cut. I don't know what to say. I genuinely just don't know what to say. At this point, we had Black Wednesday in 2020. 40 plus superstars, officials, producers, you know, backstage people, all of them released. 1 year ago to the day, at Black Thursday in 2021, more people gone. People like Samoa Joe, people like The Iconics, people like Bo Dallas, those types of people. And then we had a big cut of releases that we wouldn't even know the names of, just like the people in the digital, the producing world, you know, all that kind of stuff when it comes to WWE. All those people released, which is very sad. Tom Phillips, for some reason, released. And now, this batch. So we have Braun Strowman, we have Aleister Black, which again, I have no words for those two. It just makes no sense. Lana. They're just gonna set Lana. They do realize Lana's husband, formerly known as Rusev, a former underutilized star, he is doing amazing things in AEW right now. They do realize Lana's probably just gonna go and be his manager there. I don't understand. I'm saying this now, the women's tag team scene is an absolute joke. I couldn't give 2 flying fadoodles about the women's tag team scene. That is not to the fault of any of their performers. The performers are obviously so incredible, but it's just the way that they handle the women's tag team scene. And now another one of your tag teams, which isn't even like a legitimate tag team, the team of Lana and Naomi are split up. On the bright side, I guess, Naomi can do singles things. But again, like, I wasn't the biggest Lana fan, you know. Obviously, I was when she was the old-school Ravishing Russian, you know, early United States champion, you know, Russian tank Rusev. That Lana was incredible. And then, Lana just became the wrestler who wasn't super good and super entertaining. But then Lana kept getting put through the announce table. And then I started liking Lana, and I think she's improved so much. And now she's gone. Another one that upsets me, because I'm a really big fan of this guy. Murphy, or I guess we can now call him the best kept secret. He was the best kept secret, and then they started bringing him out on TV. He was there on 205 Live, then he was the best kept secret again. Then he started coming on TV again, having matches with like Cedric Alexander on Raw. Then he was the best kept secret again. Then he was back, because then he was involved in this big thing with the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, for a while, and then they never blew off that feud. Then he vanished from TV again. Then he just recently popped up again, doing some things with Rollins and Cesaro. Then he was gone again, and now he's gone for good. So, Buddy Murphy, it's just so many talented people. I absolutely love Buddy Murphy. He has what it takes. He should be a champion by now. I want to, especially on SmackDown where there's so many great wrestlers, Buddy Murphy could be in there like the Intercontinental title picture with Big E, with Kevin Owens, with Apollo Crews, with Sami Zayn, with Aleister Black. Oh, wait. I just don't understand. So, Murphy. And another one. Ruby Riott. Back on the talk of the women's tag team scene. The only legitimate tag team in the women's tag team scene was the Riott Squad. Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott. Now Ruby Riott's gone. And the same thing like with Aleister Black. I said this on my tier list video I did a couple weeks ago. You can go watch that now. It was on the SmackDown roster. It was great. It was lovely. It was fantastic. You should watch it. Anyways, I said Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott both have what it takes, obviously, to be an incredible tag team. I don't know why they haven't won the tag titles by now. They're the only legitimate team in the division, or they were at least. But they both have what it takes to be future singles women's champions. And Ruby Riott's gone. She's got such a unique look about her. And she's obviously very good in the ring. She's very good on the mic. She's got such a unique look about her. But no. And then finally, Santana Garrett. This one isn't as surprising. I don't remember anything Santana Garrett's done. Nothing against Santana Garrett, but this is probably the only one on here that's sort of a good one. It's obviously not good because she just lost her job and everything. But I think of this one like the Deonna Purrazzo, where she just wasn't doing anything, and then she became a star in Impact, Knockouts champion. I feel like Santana Garrett could be that type of person. But Braun Strowman, Aleister Black, Lana, Murphy, Ruby Riott, and Santana Garrett. Your next releases, let me know what you think in the comments below. I have no words. I hope this isn't it. Well, I didn't mean to say that. I hope this is it. Wow, that sounded horrible. I hope this is it. Just stop. How many people have they released this year? Why do you get rid of Braun Strowman? Why do you get rid of Aleister Black? Why do you get rid of the iconic Samoa Joe, Tom Phillips? I just don't understand. I don't want to be the guy that's saying WWE is going downhill because I'm a big WWE fan and I always will no matter what. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. It's, WWE is always going to be the top of the wrestling world, at least for a long, long, long time. But man, this is probably one of the biggest points in the freaking company's history where they need stars. They need these new talents. And they're getting rid of Braun Strowman. They're getting rid of Aleister Black. They're getting rid of Murphy. They're getting rid of Lana, Ruby Riott, Santana Garrett. I just don't understand. But I thank you guys for watching. This video is probably going on long enough. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit subscribe. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Man, the state of this company.